Hello, and welcome to Wilderness Inquiry's Trail Tips and Tricks. Today, we're going to teach you the basics of using a compass. You might be thinking to yourself, why do I need to know how to use a compass when there's all these electronics and GPS technologies available? Well, like most things, electronics and even GPS devices can fail. They can break, they can run out of batteries, or sometimes even a GPS device might not be able to get service. Compasses may be old-fashioned, but they're reliable and next to foolproof. Let's check it out. In order to use our compass effectively in the field, we need to understand its parts. This style of compass is called a base plate compass, and they are a great starting point for those learning how to navigate on their own. It gets its name because of this flat, square base the compass sits on. The base plate is clear, so it can be used on top of a map, and has lots of other cool features. This here is what we call the direction of travel arrow. It should always point and guide you towards your destination. On both edges of your compass, you'll see there are small rulers. These can be used with your map's key to help approximate distance. In the middle, there's a handy magnifying glass to reveal any of the tiny details you might find on a large map. The round portion is probably what you are most familiar with. This rotating edge is called a dial, or bezel, and it includes all your cardinal directions as well as degrees. We all recognize the little magnetized needle. Its job is to constantly point towards magnetic north. You'll notice my compass has a bubble floating around inside. I picked this up while out on one of my adventures and has been with me ever since. One might assume that a bubble might interfere with the needle's readings, but it does not, so don't sweat it. Lastly, located under the north indicator on the bezel, we have two dots. On other compasses, it could be a red arrow or a red box. This is called the orienting arrow. Now, let's use our compass with a map. Now that we know what our compass is made of, let's take it for a spin. First, hold it out in front of you, nice and flat, and right around your belly button. Make sure the direction of travel arrow is pointing away from you. Next, turn the bezel or dial to the bearing you would like to go. Let's say you want to go east. Turn the dial so that east lines up with the direction of travel arrow. With the direction of travel pointing away from you, rotate your body until the red magnetic needle is inside the orienteering arrow. You can use the rhyme, "Put red in the shed," if that helps. Once red is in the shed, look up. You now have your bearing and are pointed in the direction you wish to go. Be sure to check back in with your compass to make sure you're on the right track. Now, let's try using our compass with a map. Let's say you are here at campsite B19 on Shoepack Lake. You just finished up packing your gear and you're ready to move to the next site, which is here, B11 on Lloyden Lake. By simply using this map and our compass, we can determine our bearing, or direction of travel. Let's show you how. First, start by laying your compass on the map. Then, take the edge of your compass and align it with your starting and end points. Make sure that your direction of travel arrow is pointing towards your final destination. With one hand, hold the compass in place, and the other, rotate the bezel until your orienteering lines, these lines inside your compass here, match the north and south markers on your map. Make sure that the north direction matches north on your map. These orienteering lines are used specifically when using a compass on a map. After you have your bearing, make sure you don't turn or adjust your dial and throw off your direction of travel. Just like we did before, rotate your body and compass until the red magnetic needle is inside the orienteering arrow, or red in the shed. Look up and follow your direction of travel arrow to your destination. Knowing how to use a compass may seem intimidating at first, but with a little practice, it becomes second nature. Try getting out into your local park, or even your yard to test your skills before heading out into the backcountry. Thanks for watching, be safe out there, and don't forget to share the adventure.